that third base was empty, he would have just sacked his own third and let it go, and actually would have taken the engagement on top of his ramp. But I think he didn't realize how ahead he was economy-wise. I think that this is something he just simply didn't know. He never really harassed the third. He was more focused on the main base and the natural. If he knew there were no probes there, would have never attacked there, would have never gone down the ramp.
Yeah, kind of an interesting build from Rain. Wants to get a slight advantage there and kind of end it early. Early-ish, relatively. Doesn't want to go to that super late game PvP. But guys, we're going to jump into game number 2 right now on Terraform. See if Rain can close it out, or will Deer come back?
Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it.
Welcome to game number 2, where Rain says, Deer, get out of my group. Get out of my set. This is my game to win.
All right, so he's going to be proxying here on this 2-player map. We see a lot of this on this map. Now, based on this pylon placement, it looks like it's going to be 1 gate. Don't be shy.
My gosh.
Don't be shy. We all love Starcraft here. Someone goes
She
like,
was
I
so
don't.
shocked.
I came here with my friends. I'm like, you'll learn to love it after this group.
Let's see what he goes for here. It's just going to be 1 gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is definitely a cool mind game. 13 gate here for Deer.
Yeah, very economical, as Artie would put it.
Yeah. I've heard that that's not a real word, but you know what? It's a StarCraft word at this point.
Yeah. You can make your own words,
very-
Shakespeare and whatnot.
He's doing it very economically.
What is this?
It's like part 2. It's starting to get a bit
sinking.
wet. Oh, that's like the kind of sign that I could make. Like, I don't have much of an artistic talent.
That would be me too. I can't draw anything.
The next one is like he's in a swimming pool.
Nah, he's just drowned. He's dead.
The sickest next sign is when he if he ended up having to face Dream, which won't happen if he doesn't win this. But like he's like in a pool, and but you see like as the sign fades out, it's like in Dream's dream. Like it was like he's like in a dream. It's like a dream bubble. He's in a pool.
Oh, that would be pretty sick.
That's the next level. All right, he's gonna pull these zealots. He's gonna make 2, and he's gonna come in with 2 zealots and surprise him. This is the best way to do this. Actually, no. It looks like he's going to go ahead and send us in now.
Ooh, and that's a bit unfortunate. Look at the timing here of that probe scout. Did he see it?
He should have, but he's certainly not reacting. Gets a second gate up.
Yeah, he's going for this 2-gate build with just 2 probes in each gas.
Well, he's going to lose a lot of probes. Here we go. There's
Let's
nothing
see
to
the
this.
micro from Deer. He's going to deny this gas that's so big.
With good micro even, you're going to lose probes, and you're going to lose a lot of mining time either way. And let's see how many probes he loses. He's probably, my guess is he loses 4 probes to these 2 zealots. Oh, they're not committing.
Yeah, he's waiting for his stalker. He doesn't want to take too much damage. This is actually pretty smart.
But, you know, Deer's going to have a second gate. And eventually this will be pushed back. The mothership core is going to be able to rain like that that drawing earlier on top of these zealots. He actually didn't go for the chase. I think it's because he's a bit concerned about that stalker timing. He doesn't want to lose too many hit points on that. If you lose the mothership core in this situation, you usually just lose the game.
Yeah, you need the photon overcharge.
Okay, second stalker's coming. The third stalker's on the way. The third stalker's the key here. If he can survive long enough to get that one out. 1 probe goes down.
Zealot's getting in there, trying to do some damage there to the probes.
Some hesitation on that warp prism from Deer. He retargeted several times. Okay, this is where he kills his stalker. He should be able to do a lot of damage to this. Goes down to, no shields. Even a probe on the chase. Probe wants to keep the shields gone. Okay, tough engagement to take here, but the mothership core starting to get that energy up. A time warp would be devastating if he actually catches the stalkers in an awkward spot. And Rain is going to follow this up with 3 gates. He needs that mothership core. He cannot lose it. It's the key here.
Definitely is. He has to be careful also about this. Oh, if you can unpower this gateway, that would be pretty nice too.
Oh my god. But keep in mind, if the warp-in comes while he's doing this, he's going to be outnumbered. This is so risky. This is so risky, but I love it. Now he kills the pylon. That means only 2 gates to reinforce this attack. I feel like Rain would be better off just making a Nexus.
Twilight
Council.
He's definitely going to have to back off here. at first. I don't even know if he can make a Nexus, to be honest. Deer is putting on the pressure. He's seeing blood in the water. He knows he can definitely take the fight in the middle of the map. And after taking out that one gate, you know, it really hurts the reinforcement power of Rain, of course.
You think this is going to be Oracles out of this Stargate? He's like chasing them all the way across the map.
Yeah, gotta be a bit careful. He's gonna force his way up. I don't think that's well, it's working out for him.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't even say it is. Like, this is absolutely, like, this is a better trade for Rain already. Like, winning a fight outnumbered like this. Now his reinforcements. Why is he chasing this so far?
Welch.
Oh my God.
Wolf showing off with the health bars. Yeah, but yeah, this is definitely not working out for him after all. A bunch of those stalkers were, they had some shields, but not full health.
I forgot you guys can't see, but I'm like looking at this, I'm like, no way, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, and fantastic micro there from Rain. So,
like,
I guess we just transition from here. Is Rain actually just going to follow this up?
Looks like Rain is just going to do a blink timing.
He's only got 2 gates right now.
He didn't realize, yeah, he's making a 3rd one. He didn't realize that there's a Stargate. He has no idea about that right now. And, wow, he lets the pylon live. If he actually realizes that this is Blink, he can make a Void Ray at home, and then if the units are out of position when the Oracle comes in, like, it's just a terrible position overall. Looks like he's going to go Robo instead for the defense. Oh, Scouts his probe. He's going to repower the gate, actually, at least attempt to. Those Stalkers are coming down to deny this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice.
Oh, can he get the deny? It's scary to stay here, actually, if the pylon gets made. It's so scary to stay, but seeing these Stalkers, it changes his mind. Let's see if the Oracle lives.
Ooh, it does. But there's 3 more Stalkers in the main. He's trying to bait him in. He's trying to bait him in.
Oh, my God.
One more hit.
Okay.
Can he get it?
Oh,
it's trapped.
dead. Okay, Void Ray production has started, but that pylon lives, Valdez. He should have killed that, but he was a bit, you know, forced to multitask in multiple locations.
Well,
but here's the Warfan, but these Stalkers are isolated. Blink is not ready. Oh, this is such an intense moment. He should not be targeting the pylon. He should be fighting the Stalkers. What is he doing? Is this going to target this?
And the other pylon is still alive, so it doesn't even matter if he gets that. It's really just about the gates, but he's going to lose both these Zealots that are going to be very key in holding off this attack.
This is crazy. The Rain has poised a probe to make a Nexus that is natural. Here comes the potent overcharge at the low ground. The force field will deny, but he gets vision, and now comes up. The Void Ray is ready. It's all about that prismatic alignment. Here we go. He actually needs to be using that. Gets blinked on top of here. A lot of Zealots. The Void Ray gets targeted down. More Warpins, and an Immortal is almost about to pop out. This is a close fight. He should just retreat here.
Oh, and that he will.
2 Nexi to 1 at this point in time. Warps and more Stalkers. He's going to commit to this. And now so many of those Stalkers in the red. I really want to point this out. This attack cannot continue for much longer. Definitely cannot fight under overcharge. He starts a Nexus at home.
Yeah, he's just looking to take some good trades now. He knows he's behind, but I think he also knows that he can't possibly kill Deer here. He's going to maybe attempt to snipe an Immortal. You know, there's no more Photon overcharge.
Okay, so many of these Stalkers in the red. Great micro here from Rain. He gets the Immortal. It's time to leave, though. It's time to get out of there. A second Immortal appears.
Well, he's still microing here just a bit. Very nice micro there, actually. He's trading 1 for 1.
Yeah, and a Warp Prism on the way, actually, instead of another Immortal. And with no Mothership Core, you know what? I actually think he could continue this push. Warps and Sentries here.
I guess hurting for some minerals back at home, possibly, after making that Nexus. But...
oh, he wants that Immortal so bad.
Yeah, if he force fields the Immortal, actually, that would be pretty huge. Now look at this. He's sieging the Nexus. I don't know about that Warp Prism, man. I think he needed a second Immortal here.
I don't like it. And he canceled it.
Okay.
But, you know, that second Immortal could already be down there right now.
And he's not. Oh, okay, there he is.
Oh, he's gonna engage this with all these force fields. Here we go. What's gonna happen, Valdez? Blinks that weakened Stalker preemptively back. It's got like no health, only shields.
And all the probes pulled too. He's really scared about this. I think he definitely should be.
This is the game decider. If he kills an Nexus, he wins. If he can't do it, he's going to be so far behind. Here we go. Force fields go down, but they're not the best. The Immortals are still safe at the back.
They're fighting against the Zealots, though, and look at this one Immortal there on the left side. It is going to go down.
Oh, man. Those probes just simply fought a Zealot. They weren't able to help at all. He needs that next Immortal out. It's coming down now slowly. Chrono boosting as best as he can. Rain is now mining from his natural. Force field here, but he actually does not isolate it this time. And Sentries basically do no damage, so he's able to push this back. Remember, there is Blink. He blinks to the side.
Ooh.
Oh, this is so tense. That pylon has like 2 health and all its shields, by the way.
Yeah. Well, this attack ends. I mean, there's no way he can fight into this many Immortals now with a third one coming out.
Pylon has 1 health. It's so funny. If he had killed that earlier, this would be a totally different game. Think about that. 1 health left on that Pylon.
Yeah.
A totally different world we'd be living in right now if that was dead. But now what can Rain do to transition? It's going to be a tough, long road. He's just now starting his robotics. It almost feels like last game just reversed.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. He's going to have to defend. I think that's going to be the first order of business here. He doesn't have any Mothership Core and no Photon Overcharge. And he's just got a bunch of Stalkers who are going to trade in the middle of the map.
So tense. It's like freaking out so much about this game.
Oh, Rain getting supply block too.
Does not want to engage into all these sentries, though. He's going to be so careful about that. 3 sentries with most of them 2 force fields.
He's got enough to force field the choke.
Oh, man. He's actually going for the chase. He knows that there's no warp-ins here. Using the line of sight blocker, though. He can actually chase on this.
That line of sight blocker.
He can actually chase on this. He doesn't know. Okay, now he's going to force out these units off. Right now, I feel like Deer should be using these force fields to get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Stalker's going to blink on him. There they go. He just stayed way too long. He's going to lose an Immortal here. The Zealot doing so much work. All these Stalkers are so low right now. He targets them down. Watch them disappear one by one. Oh, man, what a trade there. That was the best thing Rain could have hoped for. I cannot believe Deer stayed. He's going to send these other 2 Immortals over here. He's so brave.
Ooh, he's going through the line of sight blocker. He can't go through there.
Oh, you know what? I take everything back. I like this map.
Because of the line of sight blockers, you like it?
It's adding so much strategic depth. Wow. Now Rain, with his economy up and the trades he took there, I feel like it's kind of even this game out. His worker count is 47 to 46, in fact.
Yeah, he had much more workers at his second Nexus there for a while. Deer was not even mining for a while as well. He got those 3rd and 4th gases pretty late too, compared to Rain. And now Deer's going to try to take a 3rd base.
This is so far undetected. Oh, he can kill this Observer. That's nice. That's always a great pickup.
Gets it.
This game is so good. This is a great game.
Yeah, so much action the entire time. I don't think Rain has identified the fact that the 3rd base is coming up. By the way, he's looking to move the... Uh-oh. He's going to get his Observer sniped. It's a bit unfortunate.
Okay, killing some probes here. Don't forget, this Nexus is fairly low. Its shields are almost all gone as well at this point, just from a little bit of poking. Deer has a ton of Stalkers warping right now, and he's got Counterblink. He could actually take an engagement soon if Rain doesn't realize that he has Counterblink. And, okay, he's backing off and taking his own Nexus. Thermal Lance on the way now for Rain, actually, first.
Ooh, look at this. Rain is going for the blink over the Forbidden Base's minerals here.
Okay, Counterblink. He shows it. He's got to get out of here. This is going to be a long blink chase. The Immortals are going to be feeling really sad because they can never keep up.
Deer's got the cooldown advantage, I suppose, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get one of those Stalkers.
Tough to chase into line of sight blockers. I don't think he's going to follow this one up. Now, the worrisome thing is Deer has to basically make this a kill move. He doesn't have Colossi. He doesn't have Archons. He doesn't have any sort of late game follow-up. He has a faster 3rd base, but not significantly enough to where this is going to be like, okay, I can just trade with him a while. I'll catch up. I have 3 bases because Rain, as he sees now, does have his own 3rd very closely on the way. He's a blink. What's he doing? Get out of there. What are you doing?
Ooh, he could bait the army of Rain out of position a bit, I suppose. Looking to get position here in between the 2nd and 3rd bases now.
Okay, this is a sick idea.
21 Stalkers out of Deer.
Okay, he targets the Colossus. Very aggressive move here. His Immortals do join the fight. Guardian Shield helping out quite a bit, but there's so many Zealots to tank. He's actually going to have to leave and blink behind that line of sight blocker. Oh, this is a weird blink.
Yeah, he's looking for the fight still. He still thinks he can get it, but with this many Zealots in the front, the Immortals are not doing efficient damage here. One will go down, and the Zealot's still on the chase.
The thing is, his Stalker count no longer is good enough for him to fight like this. He's going to lose 2 more Stalkers for no reason. Meanwhile, terrible control, I have to say here.
More Stalkers coming in. He's going to blink in.
Is this even
down
good?
One of the Immortals gets another one.
There's so many Zealots on top of this army, though, and there's a Colossus here. What a bad choice. Total misread of his advantage. Like, he thought he was way further ahead than he actually was. Throws the Mothership Core away, throws the game away. I think that's it, man. Like, even with his economy, can he even compete with his 6 Stalker Warpins at a time? But the tech situation is a terrible one. With so many Zealots here, he can't blink on top of Colossi as easily. Look at this.
I don't know if I like those gigantic blinks on the Colossi with that many Zealots out there, and the 2 Immortals as well. You just take too much damage even if you do get that Colossus.
It's just like we were talking about with the TVP. Like, if you have Zealots in the comp, you can't go on top of the Colossi as easily.
Yeah. Well, he does snipe the Mothership core. That's something small.
He's just trying to overwhelm him with Stalkers, with the economy he has. But look at the supplies. I mean, he can't even defend his base. He can't even get units over there to stop these Zealots from just trashing his mineral line.
I've only seen this work once, and that's because the Colossus player really messed up. Another really big blink on that Colossus, but against this many Blink Stalkers of Rain's just got too much.
Yeah,
GG.
He's like blinking into an army that's physically bigger, better, stronger than his. Some really good decision making from Deer in that series. Some really bad control. Like I say decision making build wise and what he's doing, but decision making like, oh, I can fight this with my Immortals. No, you got those 2 forces down. Run them away. Do not give away your one advantage.
You know, maybe it was the line of sight blocker. He didn't realize how many Stalkers were there, perhaps. But
he just, every time he had a slight advantage, he thought he had a massive one and took fights that were not as good as he thought they were going to be, and it just wore him down. And eventually, Rain just had the tech advantage as well.
The engagements were not the best for sure there from Deer. He's going to have to go up now against Youngstick in the losers match, and of course, we will have Dream versus Rain in the winners match. Kind of what we expected.
Former teammates, the SKT bros from an old time. Well, that was an exciting PvP. I had a lot of fun with that one. I hope the rest of our PvPs tonight end up the same way.
Yeah, very action-packed. Guys, we're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll be right back.
Smoking yoga, how do you were born to tease? Especially when you're not